What's up guys, Tobin here, 5M Family Homestead channel. Well, today is a day that we are looking forward to, but not looking forward to. Our feeder pig goes to the processor. We have to drop him off by 4:30 today.
I got off school.
We got off school early. Easton couldn't get out of school early. He missed 3 days over the last week with a cold that he had. So, but Reed hasn't missed any school at all, so we let him out to go with us. So we borrowed my cousin's trailer again. We got our little load and chute fixed up. And last time, with our last pig, all we did was open the door and he just kind of went over there and just hopped in the trailer, and it was pretty painless. So
he's not gonna do it, I can tell you that.
Hopefully this time will be easy again. So, but we're gonna take y'all along with us, so y'all stay tuned. So I started the camera going 4 minutes ago, and about half that we were standing there, we're kind of getting our ducks in a row. So literally 2 minutes to get him in the trailer. There's a lot of people I've seen load pigs on YouTube videos that make it way, way harder than it has to be. So that was
patient and slow.
Yeah, it's slow.
Freak out, then they kind of freak out. I'm not looking at the camera because I have my glasses on. I can't find my
Yeah, but that, I mean, even the hardest one we had to load was we loaded in the front of our property because it was real wet and we couldn't get my truck back down in here. But even that one wasn't that difficult. But the last two have been just that. I mean, the other one was pretty much that easy as well. So, so he's in there. We're gonna get all our stuff ready, and we're gonna take him up to the processor. How do you feel?
Any guesses?
Yeah.
Weight-wise?
Let's go show him what he looks like in the trailer.
263. How am I feeling about it?
Shannon said that she thought he had some weight loss once he came out of his pen, right?
I'm thinking we're going to be looking at 250 at best. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's in the 250 range.
I think 263.
He might be under 250. I don't know, he's kind of shorter like that first pig.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I mean, I don't know. There's a little bit of, there's always sadness with it. I mean, it's a loss of life and you are sad about that. But, I mean, the ultimate goal for us is to raise our own meat, and this is just part of the process, so.
Yeah.
Just like the other two, I'll think of him tomorrow, because tomorrow's the day he's actually going to be processed. But, I mean, I don't want to say it gets easier. It just gets more accepting, I guess, maybe. Especially with the times that we live in.
Yeah, that's for sure. Reed was a big help.
Not really. I was hoping we could rope him.
He helped me put our little catch pen together yesterday, and it worked like a champ.
We need to get I don't know if y'all can see, but Reed's actually driving the truck. Tobin's walking beside him. Reed is 12 and he can pull a truck and a trailer pretty well for a 12-year-old, I would say. I didn't think we'd get him that big. Well, did Dad get the video of how much?
I don't know.
So what was his final weight?
It's not 271.
277.
What?
Yeah, 277.
Start. I'm almost taller than you.
I know. Here comes Dad running us over.
Well, we're back.
What is Reed doing?
He's disassembling his outdoor fish tank
Okay.
because we're done with raising fish and pigs until the spring.
So you say.
Yeah, well, we're not doing any more fish. His fish tank, we wouldn't let the fish go last week, and then yeah, it's gonna be too cold and we got too much other stuff going on. So, well, the pig weighed 277, so we were pleasantly surprised by that.
Very surprised.
We didn't expect that.
Nope.
We split this pig with some friends of ours, so they bought the pig and we provided a place to keep it, and then we bought the feed for it, and then once we get it processed, then we're going to split the meat and split the cost of the processing. So we have, our freezer is really full still, so we're going to probably just have barely enough room to fit it in there, if that much. So
yeah, it was easy this time. It's our third pig, so thankfully this was the only pig we didn't have crazy weather, so we didn't have to build shelters or build pens or try to keep it warm. He did tear up a lot more stuff this time. He was a little bit more destructive than the other ones. Did we video him getting out?
no, we just got back. We were leaving a baseball, I think we may have talked about it briefly on a video, but we were leaving a baseball tournament in Dallas, and our neighbor called us.
She jumped the wood chips that are between our house and hers over the fence to lock him up because he was about to get in the yard.
Luckily he got out into our chicken pen,
Yeah.
and she just closed him in there, so. But
He was destructive,
very much so.
more so than the other two.
Yep.
But-
We just had to fix the fence a lot. Anyway, we're very excited to get the meat back. We're doing this, we kind of got it figured out now. We do basic cuts, a lot of ground pork. We do pork chops, ham steaks, bacon. Roasts, and then the rest will be ground pork. And we've started making our own sausage. We just take a pound of the ground pork, put our some sausage seasoning that we've gotten in there, and it's the best breakfast sausage that we've ever had.
And because we are snobs when it comes to sausage. That's
Yes.
a fact.
Yeah.
And we could buy
Look at
sausage, What?
Right there on, I'm pointing on the camera. See that chicken? It's one of the...
That's the one that wants to kill me.
Like he'll like jump up on, when Shanna's doing something, he'll like jump up next to her and like stare at me. Like a velociraptor.
Look, I'm not kidding you. Like, y'all look. Can y'all see?
Yeah.
Psychos.
So anyway, so that's what we did. If you've never raised your own meat, it's very satisfying. It's very challenging. We tried to rope the chicken, and we enjoy it. So looking forward to maybe trying to get a cow to raise soon. We planned on doing quail this summer and never got around to it, so not heartbroken about that. And we've actually talked about doing another round of meat chickens in the spring, maybe.
Yes, because Fowler Family Farm,
yeah,
they gave us a chicken, and it was delicious.
Yeah,
and
we realized
we were a little bitter because ours did not taste it as well. And Tanya over there gave us the perfect recipe before packing them, and I think that was the kicker. We did a lot of things wrong, just like we did a lot of things wrong with that first pig.
Yeah, it's
all a learning process. So maybe, that's a big maybe, that we're gonna do meat chickens again.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're done with pigs for a while, and we are gonna be busy with taxidermy, and that's gonna take up our time. So it's good timing, and yeah.
So this is the shift we talked to you guys about a couple months ago. We probably will lose a lot of subscribers, but that's okay.
Yeah, our channel will probably slow down. And
we are going to, it will shift on us because this is now our life is hunting season and baseball and taxidermy season until February. So I hope you guys stick around, because in the spring we'll kind of pick back up on the homesteading. I told Tobin, I was like, well, we're lying to everyone. We're not a homesteading channel anymore. We got chickens. That's about it.
Yeah, we got some prepping stuff we got to get done soon. We with the state of affairs that our country's in, we're going to be getting some more of our prepping stuff kind of stocked up a little bit. So maybe to show you all that and stuff. So, but this channel, it does have homesteading in the title, but our homestead is kind of the base for, well, it's the base for everything we do, you know. I mean, so it's not, we don't just film what we do on the homestead, we film everything we do. So, and the homestead is kind of the base for that. So guys, hope y'all like this video. I think after we end this right here, Shannon's going to show y'all something that we got in the mail, and
I guess we should do also an update on the Silkie babies. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do it later?
We weren't really doing an update, but you can. It's up to you.
I just feel like we're here. So,
okay. Well, I mean, you want to go over there and show them? I can see them right here.
Yeah, let's.
All right, so we're not going to go into what I was about to say. Shannon just threw an audible in at the last minute.
Well, no, it's just we're here, and I don't have time the rest of the week, and I really would like to do this update because a lot of people were excited when the babies were hatched, and I just want to get an update for them.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, my dishwasher broke too. If you guys were keeping up with the saga of the appliances in the Mathis household, that was number 3 that broke in a 2-month period. But guess who fixed it? I did. I fixed it. I fixed the dishwasher. $20 part on my own, and I fixed it. I told Tobin we weren't buying another dishwasher. We were going back hands, old school, washing by hand, because I was not buying another appliance. Oh, and I didn't tell them also that I called him on one day on a Friday and told him I had a stove in the back of my car that I picked up on my own from Home Depot.
We can't possibly have any more appliances break on us.
I just went to Home Depot to order one, and then I ended up, they were on clearance, one was on clearance, and I loaded it in the back of my car and called him on my way home. So.
Fun. All right, go give him an update.
All right, so I'm walking out to the Silkie pen to show y'all, give y'all an update. I do have some really bad news about the babies. And it took me a while to really video an update. I don't think I've picked up the camera in the last couple weeks. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Personally, we've got a lot of stuff going on inside the family, and I just didn't feel like it. So anyways, I do want to update you guys on the babies. They are getting bigger. I hope they'll come out. I don't think they will. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're gonna get under their mama. A couple weeks ago, we had a what was going to be a pretty big cold front, severe storm event come through Texas, and the babies were only like 3 or 4 days old. And I came out here because their pen is not really like grounded into the ground. I was scared that it was going to blow over and crush the babies. Anyways, we came out in the middle of the storm to get them because we were going to put them in the shop just till the storm passed. And we had 5 babies hatched and I could only find 4. And I was upset. I wanted to find all of them, but the storm was coming. We ended up having to get in the tornado shelter that night because of high winds. I knew I needed to get to safety, so I just grabbed what I could and we put them in the shop. Thankfully, the storm blew over. We didn't have any damage, thankfully. So I came back out and I was like, we have got to find this baby. I don't know where this baby is at. Well, I have a waterer and I want to show you guys. So I have this waterer, and as you can see, it's pretty high, right? That waterer has been in their pen, the Silkie pen, for since we've had them, and it's for an extra water for in the summertime that I keep out there. She's hatched a couple babies. We've never had a problem, but when I came back out to look for the baby after the storm, I found the baby floating in the water. I know that babies can drown themselves. I do know that you keep shallow water, and if you have any water, you put rocks in there so they're able to get out. So the water that I have for them, which is in their pen, inside their coop, their house where the babies are staying mostly, I have rocks in the water. This water was not anywhere near it. Actually, it's right, you see that little lean-to area that we have over there. Anyways, it was over there. The babies are, Silkie babies are probably this tall. They're teeny tiny. And you saw how big that bowl is. I have no idea what happened. The only thing I can imagine is, you know, when they're younger, they kind of crawl all over mama, and mama had them out there and one of them crawled on top of her, and it was just enough to get it over the ledge of the bowl. I was completely and utterly, I was devastated. I just started crying. I could not believe it. I was mad at myself because I knew better, even though I never in a million years thought that baby would have gotten in that bowl because the bowl was so deep. But anyways, I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments about that, about how I should, you know, babies will drown, chicks will drown, and I am very well aware of that. So anyways, the bowl is not in the pen anymore. I don't plan on putting it back in there until all the babies are completely grown, and I will take them out if she hatches anymore. But then, so that's what happened to baby number 5. Number 4, I came out the other day. I check them at night before I put her up, and I could only find 3. I went looking and looking and looking, and I can't find that baby. My only thought process in that is the babies right now will adventure outside the fence. There's little holes, as you can see, on the bottom, and they come out and you'll see them in the yard. We've had hawks because everything's kind of dying off right now, and people are cutting hay, and hawks are just on the prowl. My only guess is it got out in the yard and something swooped up and picked it up. So we're down to 3 babies, and I am absolutely paranoid now, and I'm out here all the time counting babies, counting babies. There are 3 babies, there are 3 babies. We don't have anywhere else to put them where they would be completely safe. So I'm just hoping these babies get big enough and we'll stay with her a little bit more, and she's doing pretty good about that. Hey everyone, it's Shanna from the 5M Family Homestead, and today we are bringing you something a little different in the fall. We're bringing you a pool video. We reached out to a company about a month ago. We reached out to a company because my Intex automatic pool vacuum that is made for above ground pools finally went out on me. So I needed to get another vacuum, and if you've seen our other videos about the newer version of the Intex above ground automatic vacuum, it does not work, and I do not care for it too much, so I was not going to reorder that. So we reached out to this company and we asked them if they would be willing to send us their robotic battery powered vacuum for an above ground pool. The company is, I think it's Aiper, Aiper. And they have a ton of different models for above ground pools and vacuuming. And this is the kind of the mid-size version. There's a smaller one, and then there's the bigger one. This is kind of the mid-size one. But I wanted to show you guys, I'm gonna get a little bit of footage of it in the pool, and then once that's done, we'll go over what all it picked up. But I wanted real quick to show you kind of the makeup of it, I guess. When you order it, it comes with this. This is a float rope, and this will float to the top of your pool. You'll measure how deep your pool is, and you'll tie it onto this. This unit is very heavy, so I would make sure that you have someone that can tie a knot really well, because if you go to lift this out of the water when it's full of water, it will break and you'll have a vacuum sitting on the end of the pool. This is the charging port. It's got a top on it, and then it comes with also the charger. You would plug that in. Just a word of advice, patience is key in this. The longer you let this charge, the more time you'll have it in the pool. What I usually do is I'll plug it in overnight and it'll be ready for me the next morning. I think to get a full charge on it takes 6 to 7 hours, and then I've timed it, and you get about 90 minutes of run time in a pool. The other thing is how easy it comes off. You just lift these little handles off of it, and then it comes with the tray, and we'll show you guys later what it picks up. That's, if you get it on right, it snaps back on. And then underneath it is a brush. And I'll show you how to put it in the pool. Okay, so this part's gonna be a little tricky to show you guys. But right here is the on and off button. It's a knob, and when you turn it on, the light will turn blue. You don't want to turn it on outside the water, so you have to lift it in the water, or put it in the water just a little bit to where it's submerged, and then turn it on. I'm on the ground. Okay, so there's a blue light that will come on, and it will flash for a second, and then once it turns solid blue, the machine will start going. It can take anywhere from 15 to about 30 seconds, so just be patient. And then that's all you do. And you just wait, and you watch it go around your pool. Like, people will think you're weird, you're just standing by your pool watching the vacuum go around. But anyways, it's set up for different angled pools, or bigger size pools. If you read in the instructions, it'll show you, I have a round pool, what angles that you put the jets on. And then it just goes. So as you can see, that float goes to the top of the pool, and it will follow it all the way around, and that's what you grab when the vacuum stops. So your question will probably be, what if it stops in the middle of the pool? You're gonna have to get like a skimmer pole or a net or whatever, and you're gonna have to grab it and pull it to you. It is heavy. When you go to pull it up out of the water, make sure you don't tilt it, because everything that it's swept up will go back into the pool. So you kind of have to, it's not easy actually. That's probably one of my only about it. But you're gonna have to lift it up, and you're gonna have to let the water kind of come out a little bit, and then you're gonna have to pull it, and it's heavy. So you're gonna have to get someone that's strong and possibly tall so you can get it off the side of the pool. it is done vacuuming, and I wanted to show you what all it picked up. So again, you just lift these little handles on the side. Be careful not to just throw it on there because
you want me to like pan it down to what you're
yes, show it. So this is the tray, and you see it just lifts up, and that's all the dirt that came out of it. And I will tell you what this is algae. My pool got a little bit out of hand. I had a bunch of leaves in the bottom of it that grew a lot of algae. Somebody's like yelling. We're trying to like shoot this video, and there's everyone wanting to start the four-wheelers. Anyways, so my pool got a little out of hand. I had leaves that were on the bottom of it. It created a lot of algae, so that's mainly algae, but you can see the leaves in there. I really like the vacuum. Anyways, the most exciting part about this vacuum is there's no hoses. And like I said, I was really excited that they sent this to us for that reason, because I didn't want to have to mess with any of the hoses. I give it a 2 thumbs up. I really, really like it. We will leave a link in the description to the Amazon page where you can purchase this. Again, there's different sizes. I think this is the mid-size range. You can get a smaller one and you can get a bigger one. For reference, this one covers 580 square feet, and my pool, it covers it just great. How big is my pool?
22 foot cross.
22 by 52, is that right? Yeah, okay, so for reference, this is the mid-size one. It covers up to 580 square feet, and my pool is a 22 by 52 foot steel frame Coleman pool.
So y'all do the math, not us.
Yeah, so anyways, you guys check them out. Let us know what you think. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you guys again. Bye!